Forks on the Road by Cary, Jensen. Chapter 3, Mama Maria's. Mama Maria's is on the same side of town where Rick and I work, and, ironically, we've never eaten here before today. Of course, that's why we're requesting it. I had stepped inside once before, while checking out the pizza options in Grand Forks, but that was many months ago. At the time, I thought Mama Maria's looked promising, based on the big old classic black dual-brick oven behemoth clearly visible as you enter the place, but a fellow co-worker assured me that there were good reasons why I had never seen Mama Maria's pizza grace our plates on those days when pizza was ordered in for the team. Having brought up this fact, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge that great pizza is very much a matter of personal taste. Our team has an affection for pizza. Two of the favorites include Happy Joe's and Italian Moon Pizza and Mexican food, the first being a charming local chain and the other a complete one-off, and both of their pizzas are good. Great? No, but good, and good pizza works for me every time. There's also a Domino's in town, but those pies also never graced our paper plates. It was almost always Italian Moon or Happy Joe's, though we once had green mill pizzas, and they were very good. At the time, I considered Domino's to be a perfectly fine pizza experience, and by that I mean good, though many of my co-workers expressed that they'd sooner eat the cardboard box in which the pizza was delivered. So, the fact that Mama Maria's pizza was never ordered for our late-night working dinners was not something that gave me a moment's concern. You may conclude that my co-workers are pizza snobs, but that designation suggests that they are correct in their judgments, and of that I am not convinced. But those team pizza working sessions are a thing of the past, and now that Rick and I are on our own, lunch-wise, giving Mama Maria's a chance is perfectly aligned with the goals of the quest. Mama Maria's is located in what probably passed for a strip mall 50 years ago, but by today's standards it's a sad reminder of the simpler expectations that accompanied the post-war culture. A low-slung building constructed of cinder blocks, it could easily be confused with a lawyer's or accountant's office. And these days, it could comfortably accommodate a barber shop or a nail salon. There are a few parking spaces on the street in front of the building, which is located on a small street running parallel to South Washington Street, a main drag in Grand Forks. In the back, and probably only known to regulars, there is a small parking lot. The restaurant consists of two front rooms, one where the counter and a couple of small tables are located, and a side room housing the bulk of the restaurant's seating. The whole time we were there, we were the only customers seated. All other traffic consisted of takeout, and there wasn't much of that. Our table is in a far corner, which suits us fine, though it seems inconvenient for the waitress, who has to cross the empty room repeatedly to reach us. This room, at first, was freezing cold, but the waitress remedied that once she noticed me trying to adjust an old, defunct thermostat. The atmosphere is, to put it charitably, interesting. Two of the walls are painted a dreary olive drab, and the other two a muddy color reminiscent of red. Clearly, the painter lost interest before the job was through, as there are remnants of blue painter's tape on the ceiling, evidence that someone attempted to mask the ceiling before painting the walls. Judging from the results, however, the tape did little good, and the work itself appears to have been abandoned before the job was complete. The other decor consists of pictures of Italian scenes, all of which feature an Italian tomato company's products displayed prominently in the foreground, clearly an attempt to combine art and advertising. The only other attempt at decoration is a series of boxes, each about the size of a wine bottle, sporting a picture of a wine bottle. These are arranged along the windows of this room. Ironic, given that I don't even think this place serves wine. Rick orders the manicotti. I order a simple cheese pizza. I had noticed pizzas in the display counter when we entered. These pizzas are sold by the slice, and they look old school, similar to something you would find in a great Brooklyn pizzeria. Rick loves his manicotti, with the exception of the sauce, which he says is average, but as he continues eating, he changes his mind. With each additional bite, he says, the sauce is revealing subtle nuances, with the warm tomato flavor gradually exposing a wealth of Italian spices, a perfect companion to the pasta and ricotta cheese. Similarly, my pizza does not disappoint. The 18-inch pie is much more than I can eat at one sitting, but I anticipate enjoying the leftovers back at my hotel tonight, and probably tomorrow night as well. It is cheesy, and the crust is exactly what I expected. I personally would have enjoyed the sauce if it were a bit more spicy, and maybe with a bit more meat flavor, but all in all, it's great. Rick and I know that we have scored again. Sure, the ambiance is less than perfect, but you don't have to eat there. I assumed that the bulk of business that Mama Maria's does is takeout. Nonetheless, the nascent quest is proving fruitful, Or maybe I should say cheesy, but I guess that you need to be in the correct state of mind to really make that call. And we are. Mama Maria's has shown us that we're on to something.